Namaste, blessings, my beautiful Taurus. How are you? I speak blessings upon your family, blessings of love, prosperity, health, and of course, love and protection. I'm working with the energy of white sage, red roses, and cinnamon. My beautiful Taurus, these are going to be your messages. I'm going to be utilizing the coffee grounds. Yeah, also tarot. Okay, and I'll be scrying. And Taurus, I already pray, and as you can tell, clear the energy, clear the cards, everything, clear the space. We're good, Taurus. Okay. So Taurus, while I was working on your coffee cup, Taurus, I keep hearing the green lion. The green lion. And I don't know you, I don't know your life, I don't know if you know about the occult and symbolism, if you know about spiritual alchemy, but if you do, then awesome. You already know what's up and what I'm talking about. If not, though, I'm feeling guided to share this with you, my love. So first of all, we have the green lion here, all right? Then we have the beautiful spirit animal of the owl. And the owl speaks of ancient wisdom. It speaks of the element of air. Mercury speaks of the energy of Gemini, the energy of Aquarius, of Libra, the air. So there's a lot about learning, growth, nurturing and nourishing your mind, expanding when it comes to your skills and your talents. And also, the owl is a guide, right? For those who seek truth, for those who seek wisdom, right? Then there's a message of a coming in, sorry, from the owl, right? And it's about the pursuit of knowledge and the importance of embodying wisdom, though, because wisdom happens when we can consciously apply knowledge. So it's about turning knowledge into wisdom. And wisdom happens when we have discernment, when we can then embody, right? What is to make wise choices and decisions. Okay, now I'm going to be reading from a book I have, and it's about the Green Lion. So it is known as Leo Viridis, one of the most bizarre and fascinating symbols you might encounter while flipping through the pages of ancient alchemical manuscript is Leo Viridis, or the Green Lion. It is usually depicted violently devouring a glowing golden sun. But why green, and why it is sacrificing the sun, the brightest light in the universe? So first of all, alchemy in the laboratory. In practical alchemy, the green lion represents a powerful acid, usually vitriol or aqua regia, used to dissolve metals and purify them. Gold, the sun, is the most resistant element in nature. This green force capable of dissolving even gold. It is the only way to break down raw matter and reveal the hidden treasure within. Second, the living force of nature, cosmic life. Here, the word green is not just a color, it is the raw, untamed growth energy of nature. It is that unstoppable life force that bursts through the soil in spring. The green lion symbolizes the universal life energy, spiritus mundi, melting, solidifying matter to revitalize it. And third, spiritual transformation, the death of the ego. The deepest layers in humanity's inner journey. Here, the sun represents our ego, the shining but rigid identity we cling so tightly. We cling to so tightly, sorry. The green lion is the radical, sometimes jarring inner power brought by spiritual awakening. For the soul to be liberated, the green lion must devour the ego, the sun, meaning the old self must completely dissolve. Then says, without the destruction of form, freedom cannot be born. When we allow the lion within us to devour those false brilliances that define us, true gold is revealed. So this is about hermetism and spiritual alchemy, the occult. So as you can tell, Taurus, your energy, what is present within your energy is very powerful. And now, just like everything in life, right? We have been given the seed of potentiality, which means that it is our job to nurture and nourish and protect what the Creator has been giving us, right? And so, with this energy of the owl, the energy of air, and based on what's happening astrologically, I have to say, Taurus, choices and decisions, okay? When I was scrying utilizing the black obsidian, I saw a person in the middle or in the center of a like what is to be like the land. Like if you are here in the landscape is all water, but there's like dry. So there's like fixed water, okay? And the color green is also prevalent. And here we are channeling and learning about the green lion and what it means in alchemy. And so I feel towards that the creator, our divine mother, father, is calling you into going deeper within your inner world, in your inner works too. There's a need to expand when it comes to knowledge, and it is important for you to ask yourself critical questions. I see the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands is usually about conflict, but this is about different aspects of ourselves that are trying to come into agreement, okay? And so the energy of discomfort, feeling conflicted within, or experiencing obstacles in the outside, right, is present for you, all right? Then I see the Prince of Swords, which means that, yeah, the ancestors, the creator is asking you to remove some clouds, okay? Please don't take this so literally and like adjust it based on who you are. But this is what is present for you, honey. We have the number 4 here, number 24 too. Initial N, W, there's a 6. I see some like signatures, like if I'm in a, there's paperwork and I have to sign some signatures. The letter J, the letter L, one, 5, 15, or 1, 5, 2, or 52, 30, 30, letter M, letter S, V as in Victor, number 8, the number 6 or AG, and 91. Okay, cool. This feels good. So Taurus, so this energy feels very powerful. However, the presence of, like I said, that Five of Wands is there. So we're gonna go deeper, ask Tarot to clarify and to bring more information for us. So present energy for Taurus. Holy cow. Here it is. Oh my God. Can't make shit up. I see it here. It's here. There's a 5. I saw these guys here, and I can see it, and I can feel it, and see it through my psychic eye. It's this 5 of Wands. So this energy is about different aspects of ourselves that are trying to come into agreement. This is about a period where there's chaos and there's confusion. I might not know what to do. I need to reconcile within. I need to also reconcile with aspects of my life. These 5 can also represent different areas of your life that are trying to call you into attention. But then what happens, right? What happens if we just don't look at them? Then that is avoidance, right? Number 5 comes to empower you into focusing on solutions, into asking yourself, okay, how can I show up in my life? What parts of my life need support? How am I supporting those parts, right? Am I taking the time to really listen, to really feel, right? Because there's an aspect to the waters, to these waters being fixed. And so that is, we need to go deep within our emotional body. And in order for us to do that, we have to be very intentional, okay? Here comes the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the queen of transformation and transmutation, all right? She is your divine feminine. She is gonna call you into, hey, let's bring alchemy. Queen of Wands brings spirit, is the aspect of the feminine that comes to burn out limitations, restrictions, fears, self-imposed stories, okay, justifications, anything. The Queen of Wands is gonna come and say, there is another way to things. You might not see it. And like I keep seeing that guy, the Prince of Swords, and so which means there is confusion. There's a level of the veil. The veil is still present. Okay. Temperance, yeah, that energy like Temperance. Well, here is the Knight of Wands. Here is the Queen of Cups, and here is the Ace of Pentacles, right? All right. So this Knight of Wands is an aspect of you that is saying it's time to come into a place of stillness, because you can see that he is not moving. The horse is getting ready, but there's no movement yet. Why? Because we cannot make choices and decisions when we still have aspects of ourselves that need clarification. When we also look at these 5 of Wands, there are parts that are younger and older. And so there's an aspect to maturing when it comes to our choices and decisions too. Okay? So there are some aspects of you that want to guide, some aspects that might feel immature. All right? And so what I'm really feeling is that there are some ancestors calling you into really listening, and they're saying, hey, if you want to move forward, if you want to manifest something that's going to be long term, we have to practice, we have to invest, we have to listen, we have to expand, right? Because we can also experience 5 of Wands as someone who needs to put the work, put the efforts, prepare, practice. Gemini, right? Learn, nurture, nourish. Well, here is the Queen of Cups. That's the aspect of the feminine that's gonna empower you. This is why we have the sky with action. This is, I'm coming here to bring clarity about why are you struggling, why there are some parts of you that are not agreeing with others. Okay, so the Queen of Cups wants to work with the Knight of Wands, okay, and the Queen of Wands to help you understand your relationship with fire and water, masculine and feminine. The two queens are going to guide you towards what this Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is going to say you have to take a look at your emotional being. You have to take a look at your relationship with your emotions. You have to take a look at what is your idea of reciprocity. How do you nourish and nurture yourself? How are you nourishing and nurturing these aspects of you? How do you nourish and nurture the different aspects of your life? The Queen of Wands is going to empower you. It's going to say, my love, spirit, fire, right? Be proactive, invest wisely, practice discernment. Okay, it's going to help you reconnect with your passion so that you start to nourish and nurture properly and accordingly, so that you can create the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles come in is what is going to be grounded within this from the spiritual all the way to the physical. We can see the moon here. This is masculine and feminine. This is coming from the waters of the divine feminine. So there's an aspect towards of, you having to really ask yourself important questions. Where are you being guided? Where are you investing? What part of you is investing in what? And now we bring the energy of the green lion, which is about the ego, which is about clinging also to all ways of existing, being, always functioning. And so what parts of you are investing in what you are investing in your life right now? Is that long term, or is that just because you're seeking instant gratification? So this is really about Jupiter energy, expansion and growth, and what is to create something long term. This, okay. This is the Six of Cups. You have options and choices, but the Six of Cups is gonna say you have to pay attention to what is it that you're choosing and where are you choosing to invest your time. Okay, because not everything that glitters, there's shiny, is what we think sometimes. So the Six of Cups bring the energy of discernment. Okay, Page of Pentacles reverse. So there is a need to really ask yourself, where do I want to take and put my energy, and for what reason? The Page is a new energy. The Page is a new opportunity, but the Page can also be immature. And if there are aspects of you that still are acting immature, like I said, you need guidance. You need to really listen, because the Creator wants to give you something that's gonna be long term. And here's the energy of the peacock, see? It's about creativity. It's about your potentiality, your potential to create something that's solid, that's coming to stay long term, and there is not just because you're lost in the illusions of your ego or the illusions of the world. The Empress, the World's reverse, and the Six of Swords. You have to go within. You have to journey within you. And the Six of Swords call us into a journey within our emotional body to find what are the sources that we're going to keep. This is collecting clarity and self-awareness. Oh, I understand why. Oh, I understand. This is spiritual understanding. So she, the divine feminine, look, you have the two queens here, is guiding you. The mother is guiding you to go within, to bring clarity so that you can mature in your creations and ground something that is going to be long term. The world is saying here, there's a cycle that must be brought into an end. And this is about indecision, not making a choice, not wanting to look at things, staying in this energy is also a choice. However, the Empress is here. And the Empress is an aspect of you, of the Divine Mother, that is going to call you into critical thinking, into awareness, is going to call you into really healing your relationship with her, with the Divine Feminine. This is the energy of Venus, and you are ruled by Venus, sorry. So Taurus, the Divine Mother is calling you into a period of time to where you have to be very intentional in going within with the intentions to find clarity, to find what is it that you're not seeing and what is it that you really need to invest in so that you can make choices and decisions that, like I said, are coming to stay long term. To absorb indecision. There are some things that we cannot see just yet because there are suppressed emotions. There are some things that we do not see yet that we need to gain clarity about. The Ace of Wands, this is fire, this is a spirit. This is spirit coming in, okay? Saying, this is saying we're going to initiate you into going within so that you can then activate taking action from a place of certainty, maturity. I know my worth. I know where I'm going. I know where to plant this. There's renewed faith. There's a renewed passion, renewed desires, and this is about long term, like I said. But as of right now, there's a little bit of conflict, and there is some revelations that you're going to experience. That is for sure. All right. Okay, Taurus, may you be blessed in your journey. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know if this resonated. All right. Ciao, ciao.